Hi everybody, here is titration using sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. So, based on the lovely video we watched the other day, you are going to put your base, the 0.1 molar NaOH, into the long skinny tube called a burette. And you're going to add this base until it comes up to the 0 mark right here. So squeeze until we get all the way up to the 0. We'll see how close I can get it.
It's pretty much impossible to see the markings here. Maybe I can come around this side.
Come around this side. Should we put something behind it, Ms. Wenzel?
Like a window glare too. We are going to trust you as you do this.
Can you see it now? Can you see it now?
Nope.
Okay.
We're just going to have to trust Dr. Sandy that she is reading the burette correctly here.
We are going to have to trust me. All right, so I accidentally overfilled a little bit because I need to start at the 0 mark up here, so I am just going to let out a little bit. And how this burette thing works is that, I don't know if you can see this, Ms. Wenzel, but there's like a bump right there.
A little bit.
And inside that bump there's a glass bead, and that bead is what's preventing the liquid from falling out right now. So if I want liquid to come out, I just pinch that bead and then liquid drains out. And so I'm just going to do that until I see my meniscus at the 0 milliliter mark. All right. And I'm going to rinse out my flask. Okay. So my burette is ready to go. Now I need to add the acid to the flask. And according to your diagram, you will be adding 20 milliliters of acid. So I'm measuring it in my graduated cylinder. And I want to get my eyeball down here.
All right, drain it all. Drain it all, then you gotta rinse out.
Okay, there's 20 milliliters.
Is it exactly 20 milliliters?
It is exactly 20
Okay,
milliliters.
I'm going to write that in my data table here where it says volume of HCl.
That's a great idea, Ms. Wenzel.
20.0 milliliters.
Okay, and so I'm going to pour this into my flask. And then I have to add an indicator, and I don't know if you can read that, Ms. Wenzel, but it says phenolphthalein.
It sure does.
And I'm going to add 2 drops of this. So 1, 2, and you'll notice that I have a clear solution. And when I've added enough base for my burette, this is going to turn a nice pink color. I know. And I'm going to put my paper towel down here so I can see that pale pink against the white. So I'm going to add 1 milliliter at a time because that's what our instructions say. I'm also moving my burette a little lower so I'm not squirting all over anyway. So
What is our starting volume of it?
Our starting volume is it's exactly 0.0 milliliters.
Okay, I'm going to write that down too.
Good
Starting
idea.
volume is 0.00 milliliters. Okay.
Excellent. And then our instructions say to add 1 milliliter at a time.
All right.
So I'm going to read my burette,
I'm sorry about the shaking.
and I'm adding 1 milliliter, and then I'm going to swirl. Okay. And then I'm going to add another milliliter, and I'm going to swirl. And then another milliliter, and swirl.
And repeat.
And I'm going to repeat this for a while. Oh, look, I'm getting pink stuff in my beaker, or in my flask. See how it turns pink when I'm adding the base? That's what you want to see. And then I'm swirling. Now you have to keep adding until that whole solution in the flask stays pink. Not just, it comes and goes, it has to remain. So I'm continuing to add 1 milliliter at a time here. I feel like I'm getting
I
close.
was gonna say I think it's getting close.
Oh, all right. So 1 more milliliter. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close, Ms. Wenzel. Getting closer. Yeah?
Does this go in there? So this? Just this? Just this. Oh.
Oopsie.
Too far.
Too dark.
Pretty color though.
Nice color, but too dark. And now let's see. If I'm reading my burette, it says 15 point...
Hang out back here, sit over here.
I'm going to say 4. That looks like 15.40.
15.40
Yeah,
is
it
our ending
looks
volume.
looks right on the line there, Ms. Wenzel.
Right, 15.40 is the ending volume, which means if I started at 0 and I ended at 15.4, I must have added 15.4. Did I do my math right?
I would say that's correct, Ms. Wenzel.
Okay.
All right, so let's do trial 2. So I'm going to empty this out. Do a little rinsing. I'm going to fill up my burette up to the 0 mark again.
Alright, so which one did you put in here? Did you rinse this? Yeah. Yeah, and did you rinse the burette after you got this out? Yeah, because you have acid in here.
All right, it's at the 0. I paid attention now, so I don't have to let any out. And then I have to measure my hydrochloric acid again. I need 20 milliliters of that.
Put it down on a white piece of paper for me. Yeah, that's perfect. There you go.
All right, that's 20 milliliters.
Exactly?
Exactly, Ms. Wenzel.
Wow.
I've done this once or twice before.
Well,
This is not my first rodeo.
This is hard to do. 20.0 milliliters. Okay.
And then I want to add my 2 drops of indicator, the phenolphthalein. So 1, 2. I'm just going to swirl that a little to get it all in there.
Alright, fine.
All right, so according to our data from last time, about 15.5 milliliters is where we saw the bright, bright pink. So I'm going to go until maybe, I don't know, 14 milliliters, Ms. Wenzel?
It's risky, but you could try it.
13 and a half?
Sure, go 13.5.
Okay, so I'm just going to press this until about 13 and a half, which is right around here,
And hope for the best.
and hope for the best. And look at my pretty pink color, just showing up and then disappearing.
Well, it's like okay, you're gonna do it again anyway. Just make sure you're pouring.
Okay, so that's almost 13 and a half.
Oh,
Okay.
Phew.
Well, that was close. Okay, so now I'm just going to add 1 drop at a time.
now that's too
So I have to really pay attention and be delicate with my pinching of the bead here, because I am really close to the end point, and I'm searching for that pale pink color again. I don't want the pretty magenta we saw. I want a pale pink. And it has to stay, the solution has to stay that color. Oops, that was 2 at a time. That was not good.
That was our, we just did our second one. Okay. Did it again. Okay.
And this is really just an exercise in patience almost at this point. Right, Ms. Wenzel?
I agree. It's close.
Because you just want that pale pink color, and it's going to come down to 1 drop. So be patient. And if you've lost yours, maybe your lab partner can be patient. You might want to consider switching spots. Uh-oh. Oh shoot, we lucked out with that. Okay, 1 drop. There, got it.
There you go. Oh, you want to tell me that drop my drop? You got it. It's 15 too far. Oh, did it go for me? Oh, beautiful. This is what you're shooting for.
You know what? How does it do that?
Uh-oh.
Maybe it has to do. Yeah. I did the same thing. At least it's not hard. Yeah.
I don't know if you know this about me, Ms. Wenzel, but my senior project in undergraduate, when I was getting my degree in chemistry, was all about titrations.
That's why you're so good at this.
I have done my fair share of titrations. However, I had the fancy ones in the video.
What if we never did it?
I don't know if I would have done that project with these little guys.
All right, let me watch you do it. Oh, don't add it in there. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoo, we lucked out. We're getting close up on 14 or 15, Ms. Wenzel.
Really?
It's got to be here somewhere.
All right, so like.
I did not think it was going to take this much.
I didn't either. I guess occasionally you and I are not correct.
Very rarely, though.
I know, it doesn't happen often.
1 second, Jan.
That was Ms. Bloom in the background, in case you wanted to know.
All right, so there's 10. So you drop at a time.
I'm done. I'm done doing this course. Someone else can do this. I don't know what I did wrong.
There are also students in the background who aren't as patient as Dr. Sandy.
Yeah,
So you
clearly.
can hear.
Oh, see, no, we good. John.
Look at the wind chime.
Oh.
It's close, Ms. Wenzel. It's in here.
Jan, what was your question? Which one? Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Where's that one?
I'm going to say 2 more drops are needed.
You think so?
This good.
Okay, there's 1 drop. That was kind of a mega drop.
Oh.
Maybe the next one.
That's pretty close.
Voila! There we go! Yay! Oh, golly.
All right.
All right, according to the burette, that is 15. Oh, golly. 0.15?
15.15.
Yeah, it's not quite 0.2, but it's more than 0.1. So 15.15 I'm going to go with.
Did we start exactly at 0 again?
We did start exactly at 0. I'm sorry, we forgot to write that
I'm
down.
going to let you fill this in on your own, whoever's watching this video. So we started exactly at 0.00.
There you go. You gotta do drop
Ending
at a time.
volume was 15.15. 15.15. So then you can do a little math here to figure out what your ending volume of NaOH added was.
That's right.
And that's it. That's how you do titrations.
Try it one more time for me.
Bye.
Good work, Dr. Sandy.
Thanks, Ms. Wenzel.